Hey everyone, it's Bobbi-Jo and welcome to my home. I am coming to you with hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. This is put on by Life with Patty and it's very popular. It's an open collab, what you do in an artisan journal. And the prompts come out each Sunday and you work with what Patty gives you. You can start anytime, but if you decide not to go backtrack, she would like a introduction of yourself at the beginning of your journal, but don't worry about catching up if you don't want to. You can start right now. I guess it's circles. It was announced today. So I have not been on. I haven't been feeling the best. So I am gonna start getting back into doing my videos. I hope you guys can see all right. I'm gonna pause you for a moment. That should be better for you. Okay, so yeah, I just haven't felt well and have not been posting anything, mostly anything on either social media platforms, but maybe a little here and there. I did just post one that didn't have any sound. I posted it on an Easter album that I made, and if you're interested in purchasing it, please feel free to check out the email below. Just write me and we can work things out. But yeah, it's other than that, I've just been working along on things, and that's why I'm up to date on this. Is because I've been working on it, even though I have not been posting. So let's get to the first one. So the first one I missed was watercolors. So we'll get to that one. And yeah, so week 9 was watercolors. So this is what I did for week 9. Now, what it is I've got some watercolor papers in here. Now, the difference between this and normal watercolor paper is that this is done by tissue bleeding. So tissue bleeding is a special type of tissue you can buy where it's like doing watercolor almost, but you get all these neat designs and stuff like that on it. However the paper lays on your paper, I think of it as watercolors meets jelly plate almost. And even this cheesecloth in here was dyed with the tissue bleeding. So this one here, I just made a vintage look, and I just put one of my quotes, surely a day was the same, a blank page to fill whatever made the imagination buzz, and that's by Jenna Rose Nethercott. So yeah, it's just a pretty simple one. The next one was buttons. I had an image in mind for this. It did not come out the way I wanted it, but it is what it is. So here's my image. I did a balloon that's still, I'm still pulling glue stuff out of. So I did a balloon and with the buttons, and then down here I just kind of weaved some paper, put the things on, stuck it in. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. And yeah, and the last one that I missed was green. Now, so first thing I will tell you about, I had my late cat was born on St. Patrick's Day, and his name was Brew because he was born on St. Patrick's Day. So every St. Patrick's Day, I think of Brew. And when I said, Patty said green, of course, I could not go without showing my Brewy. So March 17th, he was born. This is when he was just a little bit, like 6 months or so. And then look how long he was. He was such a big cat. He was huge. And he had a huge head and huge paws. So I just made these out of hearts. And I put the little buttons in there. And just put his name. I'm trying to treat this journal as a journal. So this is part of my life, I guess. And he was certainly a big part of it for 14 years. And we lost him very suddenly. So it was pretty hard. But yeah, he'll always be remembered, especially on St. Patrick's Day. So next week we have circles. And I don't know, I haven't got anything in even close to what I had to do for that one. So I've got to figure it out. I've got a week to figure it out. But thank you again, Patty, for doing this. It's really appreciated. Definitely going to be a few journals for me, because it's going to get pretty big. And at some point I'm going to decorate the front. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. So anyways, that is mine. Please check out the hashtag. I know there's a lot of people posting. We can only watch what we can watch, right? So if you can check everybody out, awesome. If you can check a few people out, that's even great too. Even if you just check Patty out, awesome. But yeah, it's I would really appreciate it if you at least hit some of those. All right, thanks guys. Bye.